Welcome to Acupuncture Marketing Tip number 1, discovering what your potential clients are searching for online. This is one of a series of videos brought to you by marketingacupunctureblog.com. With the wonders of the information age, you can find out exactly what words your potential clients are typing into search engines to find an acupuncturist. Google gives you this information for free. It'll help you set up your acupuncture practice to meet your clients' needs, and it'll help you set up your website so that they can find you when they're searching online for acupuncture help to resolve their health problems. Let's start in some of our explorations with the root keyword acupuncture. You can see a long URL at the top of the screen that tells you how to find the Google external keyword tool, but you can also just set up a Google browse in the browser and type in the word keyword tool, Google keyword tool or something like that, and it'll give you the link right over to that area. Once you type in a CAPTCHA phrase so that they know you're not a robot, they will allow you to search whatever keywords you'd like. And when we use the term keyword, we mean not just a single word, but often a phrase. However, when you're doing your first level research, putting in the main root word is often very informative. So, for example, what you see here is that when you type in acupuncture, Google considers other relevant keywords to be things like acupuncture back pain or acupuncture treatment. Then you begin to get into some cities like NYC, New York City, as places people might be typing the word in order to find an acupuncturist in a particular location. So right away you begin to see a number of things. Just by searching the word acupuncture, you begin to get a list of some of the conditions that people might have who are searching for acupuncture help, or some of the other phrases that they might type in. And you can see everything from back pain there to depression to infertility to the benefits of acupuncture. What if they type in the keyword acupuncturist? Well, what that turns up as related keywords are things like licensed acupuncturist or find an acupuncturist, or if they're more sophisticated, things like LAC for licensed acupuncturist or Chinese medicine doctor or doctor of Oriental medicine. These are all very specific phrases that people might put into Google or another search engine such as Bing or Yahoo in order to find what they're looking for. So do a quick thought experiment. Put yourself in the shoes of the people looking for help. What would happen if on your website you were discussing the exact specific words and phrases that your potential clients were searching for? Search engines would turn up your website link high in the list of relevant sites for their search. So therefore your potential clients will be more likely to find out that you were even there. When they arrive at your site, then they might see that you had written material that was directly relevant to the concern that they had because of the keyword they chose to type into the search window in the first place. When they find that, they might decide that there was a good fit between you and them, particularly if your site is easy to explore. Well, what are two big strategies to try to get found and to find potential clients? One of them is geo-targeting, which is basically to make sure that your website name will turn up in a search if someone is looking for acupuncture or an acupuncturist in the city where you practice. So for example, the phrase acupuncture NYC or acupuncture Atlanta or acupuncture Seattle. Then another big strategy is connecting yourself to the connectors. You already know ideas like airlines will have hub cities where most of their flights will land in order to allow travelers to make connections so that they can get to other destinations. And it's a central location usually within the country where people can take off and get to the next destination they have. Well, by the same token on the internet there are hub sites. One general hub site is YouTube, for example. On YouTube you can post videos that help educate your potential clients about acupuncture and your services. If they like what they see, they may be more likely to click on the link that you'll be providing with your video and arrive at your site. Another way to reach out by way of a hub site would be finding a directory site where people are looking for acupuncturists in the first place. An example might be acufinder.com. Well, let's show you what this looks like in action. I'm giving you a screenshot here of a Google search where we're just looking above the fold. That is, the section of the search results that occur without having to scroll down the page. One of the first things you see is the person typed in the phrase acupuncture back pain. So they have back pain and they're looking for an acupuncturist to help them. Well, there's a lot of competition in that. You can see there's over 2 million pages that are returned in that search saying that there are pages with information relevant to that term. And it's a very competitive thing to end up on the first page out of all those results. On the main middle section, you'll see what are called organic search results, which are the free results. Those are the ones where the search engine believes that the content on each of these websites is relevant to what the searcher was looking for. In the right-hand bar, you see the paid advertisements, where the people who have their ads being shown have actually paid. Particularly if you click on one of the ads, they will pay Google a certain fee. And that allows them to be seen when someone is searching that kind of phrase and allows them to buy their way towards the top of a Google search. We highlighted some areas with blue arrows to point out one of the concepts of the hub sites. You can see that there are some very heavily trafficked sites such as ehow.com or YouTube, which show up above the fold. If you happen to have a video on those or some sort of article on those, you would be found by way of having your material on their sites. Another point is to note that the acufinder.com directory appears not only in the organic search above the fold, but also in the paid advertisements. So this is a clue to you that a place like that might be a good place to list your practice. If you get more specific and say acupuncture back pain Manhattan, then you see the number of returned competing pages goes down, although it's still pretty competitive, but it goes down from over 2 million to about 150,000. In addition to that, you see that a map appears, and that map has a series of letters which correspond to different locations for different people's local clinics. A wonderful advantage that Google offers to local businesses that you should take advantage of is called Google Places. We can discuss that in other videos in more detail, but it allows you to provide the details and profile of your local business and actually appear very high up in the search as a result if someone is specifying a particular city or area of a city. So if you like those kinds of tips, please visit us and get a free acupuncture website evaluation and market analysis at marketingacupunctureblog.com. Check out our other video tips as well. See you there.